lockout sucks, and you can fix this quite easily. Now, you could do a bunch of extra tricep work, which may help it, and I emphasize on may. And I have found if I just do a bunch of isolation tricep works, yes, it can help a little bit, but it's not going to help to the extent that you would preferably want it to do. What you have to do in order to actually help that is you have to do pin presses. So if we take the overhead press as a variation, if you have noticed a specific point in your pressing, that's where you tend to lose power. Whatever height that may be, you're going to go to a rack and then put pins at that particular height. So you're going to start from a dead stop, sort of like a deadlift, but in mid-air. And then that forces you to really drive through, and it's going to help you to explode your lockout strength. You can do something similar with the bench. If you have a bench that actually has safeties that you can put at the particular height. So if you know you have a specific portion of the lift that's going to where you're going to struggle the most, then you put it at that particular height. And note, the lockout phase can be relatively long, so you have to figure out specifically where in your part of the lockout where you're struggling the most. And it can be a little bit different on the bench, and it can be a bit different on the overhead press. But if you know which part it is, then you can put pins on that particular height and then just train that particular range of motion. And at first, you need to go on the lighter side and err on the side of caution, because when you're doing something that your body's not accustomed to, you have a higher chance of injury. So even though you could potentially go heavier, at first I would advise that you go lighter and let your body adapt to it, and also let your CNS adapt to actually doing that particular range of motion, because it's going to be very, very different and very, very hard. The first few times you do it, it's going to feel really weird and really uncomfortable, and can also be extremely taxing. So just start light and build it up slowly over time. Let your body adapt, and then before you know it, your lockout strength will be amazing.